So what do you say to the partners so that they understand the mortgage coach value, and when they're looped in and you're CC'd, they're like, this is awesome, because without a little bit of framing, they may not even care. So what are you saying to frame that?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me is it gives me an excuse to follow up, because I wasn't CCing referral partners before when I was sending out fee worksheets. Maybe after I got a commitment and I was issuing a credit and income approval or something, and then I would send out a fee worksheet or something just to let the realtor know, hey, here's what we're looking at, here's what we need for closing costs, here's the type of loan. But I think the best thing about this is you can send out the video, and then you have a CC the realtor or the financial advisor, and you have a reason to call and say, hey, I just want to let you know I CC'd you on this. I want to make sure that you understand the advice. When you have a second, check it out and call me with any questions. And I have a certain number of touches that I want to have with financial advisors, CPAs, and realtors per week. And this just gives me an excuse, because I'm delivering something that's out of the ordinary. It gives me an excuse to call those folks and have a conversation. And then who knows where that conversation leads, right? How did Johnny's T-ball game go? What are you doing next week? It just cascades into more opportunities to create deeper relationships.
Right, and it just further differentiates you and makes your experience and how you sell an actual experience, not a transaction with fee worksheets, but a mobile experience. So I would just say to everybody on this call, the big aha here and the big value point is not to say, oh, look at my app and look at my technology. It's just look at how I'm delivering a mortgage experience to your clients. It's going to improve conversion rates, because more people that you refer with me are going to do business with me. And if they do business with me, deals close more effectively and you win more business. Realtors can all connect the dots on that. And then the other, and I think, Josh, you alluded to it, but I really want to make sure this is clear to everybody, is the viral. You call it kind of the extra benefits. So when a borrower is getting a loan, they have a loan officer. They have to. Let's face it, they all have friends or family members. If they're purchasing, they have a realtor, they have advisors, and they're surrounded with these friends, these family members, the genius father-in-law, the buddy at work who's bought 20 properties. And right now, you're leaving it to the borrower to socialize you, to explain what you're doing. And one, it's costing you headaches, it's costing you extra phone conversations, and it's costing you deals. When you deliver with Mortgage Coach, everybody's in the loop. You send a link to the borrower, anybody that they're getting advice to or that's a stakeholder in the deal is in the loop. And by the way, to your point, Josh, it goes viral. Other people in your local market get it, and if you're doing a business and there's a company involved or the person's an employee, it's just a whole lot more impact. Anything you want to add to that viral impact, Josh?
I think you hit the viral impact well. The one thing that I may make mention again is that we're not necessarily the low price leaders. We're not going to compete against a Provident or something like that. Just my company, where our pricing is at, we're in there. But if that's the conversation that I'm having with realtors all the time, is they refer us because A, we can get the deal done, and B, we have good rates, then there's a chink in my armor if that's the way that they're positioning me. So when I steer from the top two quadrants to the bottom two quadrants, I try and give a takeaway. Dave, if you're really going to be in the home for 5 to 7 years, I really challenge you to look deeply at the savings as compared to the 7-year ARM and the 30-year fixed, because it's significant. We can talk more about that tomorrow when we connect. But then when I forward that out and then I call the realtor, I may make mention of that and say, hey, I just wanted to let you know, when I talked to Dave, he said he'd be in the home this number of years. What I found out is we could save him $36,000. So now we're changing the conversation with the realtor to help them understand what the total cost analysis has revealed to us, where the total savings can be found within the different loan options. So and clients love that, right? Like, you just figured it out a way for my client to save 36 grand. That's much more polarizing than is an 1/8% loan rate.